Right, I've returned. I have no idea still. But, no, I've had one idea, which was, maybe having the bubbling liquid, has affected somewhere else. That's literally my only idea, though. I'm not sure why it would have. But sometimes I just only see the mechanisms which are just clearly in place. You know? Maybe it's allowed me to get into here. It has not. It's just the way out of here. It is an avenue, though. Those lights weren't on before, were they? What's that I've lit up? I'm right near the end, aren't I? Of the game as well, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm not seeing how I could have done anything to this one. This is a locked puzzle, like I can't turn this off. Makes me curious about how Saavedro turned it off, but never mind. I'm just one click away from figuring out what the hell I'm doing. There's no reason for me to do that. The fact is that if the only place not lit up on this map is that, then clearly I'm supposed to power it from opening the thing. That's what I feel like I'm being told right now. Oh yeah, turn the lava off. Let's turn the lava back on. Oh no, I didn't. That's the lava being on. Wait, hang on. Oh, it lies. You cheeky bastard game. You got me all excited. There's 4 of them there. There are 4 valves. I mean, that's still true, but whatever. Now there's only 3. Cool, we've achieved nothing. What am I missing? Alright, despite my best efforts, that tea is cold. I can't skip that one. And what? Why does he spin it back? Because the dude does that, doesn't he? He goes, oh, does do. Oh no, it's coming out. I don't. That's not what I want, and he turns it back. Okay, let's think about what this does. That seems like that's an electric powered. That's a lift, right? Because all the lifts so far have been on these little... spin and they go down there. No, it's not a lift, but it's a thing that says power to this thing. It might be a lift. This feels like the very last thing I need to do. Can I climb this without using that? I'm assuming that needs to be standing up. It's clear it's going to do something at the end. That does look like a lift. Is it or isn't it? Just lies. Trying to see if there's like somewhere just forgotten to go. There's a couple of people here, but I think I'm stumped. I know what I'm trying to achieve. I think I want this needle to hit that red line. There doesn't seem to be a combination of these or that. I mean, this does nothing. That puts me just anywhere near that line. I mean, it gets me close, but... I'm not even allowed to look at the numbers when that happens. It seems like a fail state. But I think I'm... Hello everyone. If anyone's got any hints they want to give me, I'd love one right now. Because I'm at the point where I'm just doing the same things. It's not brute forceable. I'm pretty sure I've tried every single available combination to me. What I haven't tried doing, of course, is I've not tried every single combination with outside, because I assume... Ah, thank you, Novak. This happens in Myst games sometimes. Okay. Thank you. I'm missing something. Then... I'm going to carefully look around the place. Thank you. Yeah, I spent the entire ribbon missing very important things and just being very clueless. But at least in this game, there was a puzzle in front of me, so I knew I was missing something. Rather than just an island going, well, I hope you understand there's a puzzle. Anyway, yes. Yeah. So the only thing I can think to do then, now knowing that I'm definitely missing a thing, is to look for the thing. Which could be literally anywhere. But it's presumably connected to why I can't open that. Just clicking it's not going to do anything, John. Huh. I'm going to be a little bit more thorough with these screens around this particular place. I have been looking out specifically for a potential thing I'm missing. Because it's not like you can carry items or anything. They're all buttons. I don't want to look it up because I've done the entire rest of this place. Like I've just gotten stuck at this last moment. Oop. I'm randomly clicking on stuff, which isn't a great sign. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's think about this a different way. We're going to go back down. Like, it does interest me that this... I mean, I guess it shows me a view of the door, the iris. It does kind of show me here. I'm like, we're on a little tower. I'm curious about the little tower. That's just a... Yeah, I don't know what that's for. Holding this up, I guess. Maybe we can combine the lava with the water and change the temperature of the bubbly. Make it slightly less intense or more intense. Because that would create more steam, I guess. I'll give it a go. It's an idea at the very least. Failing that, I may just have to call it quits. I really don't want to look up the answer. Like in Riven, I looked up the answer because I was just fed up. but I do kind of regret that. But I don't think I would ever figured out Riven by myself. But it still interests me that you get an alternative way around. Just gonna have a little play with this. That puts the lava away, of course. Brings the lava back. Why would I want to be able to lock the door again? Yeah, I don't know what having this door be openable does for me. Or if it's just a convenient way around. Because you can just leave that way. I've never seen a reason to not leave this way. All this does. Hang on, let's double check this. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Sorry. Okay, I've turned the turbine back off. I don't think it's going to help my situation though, but I'm going to investigate it just in case. It's something I can actively investigate. Maybe there's a reason why we'd want to have that all off. Is there any advantage to not having the turbine on? Doesn't look like it. We'll try opening the door without the turbine on. We'll see what happens. Maybe I've got this the wrong way around and I just need to open the door first. Right, I think I'm gonna leave it here, because I've done nothing. It was really good for the first couple of hours of the stream, and then I achieved nothing by the end there. We do know that I'm not supposed to just be like, you know, being here forever. There's something I'm definitely missing. But unfortunately, I have no idea what that is. I'm just going to double check to see what state the furnace is in the lava room. We can't close the door after us. I still don't know why there's a door in here. Yeah, that's lava's in the room. Fan is blowing. Okay, I've got an idea. Something... My brain just did a thing. My brain said, there's two things leading to this room. One's red, one's blue. We want the steam idea. We want more steam. I don't know how to do more steam, but so I'm going to play with the water a little bit more. There's no reason to go down here, is there? I think we heard that one already. Right. Okay, I do have an idea. Okay. So we know that didn't work. However, that's because that turns the power off, right? I get that. But I don't need to ever open that door because the rest of the power's hooked up. So here's my idea. We brought the water up, of course. We shut this back off. Okay. Oh, this is lever far away, lever near, isn't it? This is the principle I literally said about while I was playing with this mechanism. If this works, that is. John, what are you doing? Yeah, we've turned all the power off. I know that. What are you doing? Bring the water up. Okay, bring the water back up. Or back down, whatever. Okay. Okay, I've got a good feeling about this. Bring this back down. So that now we cannot open that door, but we don't need that door. So now it's doing another thing. Now it's not spinning that anymore. If we check... Nope, no, the power's off. Oh! Never mind. It was worth a try. I don't know, I still think it might have something to do with this water, though. Like something we have to set up before we turn everything on. Okay, so I've been working on the theory that I need to turn all these lights on, then I open the iris. No, hang on. No. Sorry. I've been working on the theory that opening the iris will turn all these lights on. But it might be the other way around. The iris might be the thing I'm really trying to do, and turning all the lights on might do that. I'm gonna see if there's anything I've actually literally missed. Like, is there any way of doing anything else with this water? Are there any pipes around? Because I'm sort of interested in the fact that this links to here. which appears to still be on despite the fact there's no power. Interesting. So I guess the one thing I'm caught up on is, I'm assuming that's where the final am I opening the iris to get to this building here? Am I getting to this building here to open the iris? Because those are the two things I'm trying to achieve. Now, or to put it a different way, do I turn on all the lights? There's the lights. Do I turn on all these lights to open the iris? Or do I open the iris to turn on all the lights? Specifically, that final light there. So, we're going to keep looking around, but like, this doesn't appear to be a useful state. So I guess I'll put it back to what it was. And while I do that, I will just examine what I'm doing. Because I'm wondering why, like, there's just no power getting to over there. And I have no earthly clue why there's no power getting over there. Because the power's still not on right now. Now there's only power to the turbine. The water mill, because that's okay. That's shouldn't be open, so I've got to turn it off again, don't I? So all we're doing now is we're just putting things back to where they were. Yeah, so that was my big idea. And sadly, it hasn't helped me. Hang on. It's always been get up when that works. And if we do this... that'll stop. And there'll be no power again. I'm going to go to the start. I really had given up about 15 minutes ago, but... and just ponder... why is it that the power goes all the way to it, but that doesn't power it? Because, yeah, I'm thinking it doesn't actually make sense that I need the iris for this bit. The iris is nowhere near it. Maybe it's just... it's something else. There's another reason why this door won't open. I'm just going to double check. Let's sim a game. I'm pretty sure that this only just takes me back. It doesn't give me anything. Yeah. Nice animation though. We could have a look at this rainbow. See if it inspires us in some way. Right, that was very inspiring. Let's go back in. Yeah. I mean, I guess the power's actually there. Yeah, the water here doesn't actually change. Why would it? It's those bits that are lower. I don't know how you get to this. It seems like it's potentially important. So let's assume that's what I'm missing. That there's a ladder there. Is that a ladder? It kind of looks like ladders there and there. I mean, that has to serve some sort of purpose. I'm just not seeing a way to get there. So there's something in there stopping the signal from getting in here. And if I open the door, I can help. I don't know, that's my working theory. So we'll try and see if there's something. We have missed something. We've definitely missed something. I'll try and look at the walls as well, because it's very easy just to walk past something. that kind of is... That is the right direction, so we'll keep going over there. With what I've done, is I've just taken myself here again. That little island there. You know I was wrong, that water does go down. Is it? Oh, it doesn't. It does that. Wouldn't make any sense, would it? Why would it? It wouldn't affect the entire goddamn sea, John. It's just affecting this area here. Like, check that rock there, that shadow. Yeah. Obviously, the entire sea isn't going up and down. I mean, that would lead me to believe there is no way of getting to that island. Hello. Ooh, it's been a while. Hello, Gallenfry. I did pretty well. Like, for the first couple of hours of this stream, I thought I did pretty well. I think I did. Got all these lights to turn on, and then I've hit a wall. I've hit a brick wall. I've hit a wall made out of these round stones. I'm missing something, and I don't know what I'm missing. Something. I have 2 things I'm trying to achieve. Well, let's say 3 things. But I think 2 of the things are the same thing. Yeah, this is the last stage as well. Pinball age, I got done. It took me like 5 hours, but I got pinball done in 1. And I was hoping to do this the same. I am pretty much out of ideas, though. I was very close to ending the stream a couple of times. Try not to give up. But yes, 3 things I'm trying to achieve, but I think 2 of the things are the same thing. 1, I want that light to turn on. Yeah, I really love the ending to that one. Because I sort of guessed it was going to come. Because I was like, oh yeah, they're all the same sort of theme. But it was still great to go, it was nice to have a tangible reward. And I liked that that place was kind of all puzzles. You put puzzles in front of me and I can figure out puzzles. I have a harder time when it's, you're in a forest. Do things. Actually, no, the forest made more sense. And by myself, I would have eventually figured out the forest. You're on an island. Is there a puzzle to solve? Maybe you're going to find it first. Is where I struggle. Yes, 3 things. A, I want to turn that light on. B, I want to enter that building. I want to light up that key door thing. I assume A and B are in fact the same thing. So the implication is that there's power going directly to the door, but apparently not penetrating this circle, circular boundary, and I'm not sure why. I don't know what that is. The third thing I'm trying to achieve, and I've been told I'm missing something, but I'll show you, just in case I get inspired. The third thing I'm trying to do... Wrong way, John. So I want to open this iris. I'm not entirely sure for what purpose, actually, now that I think about it. I've got a button. It will open the iris, but it will immediately close it again. And I can't open the iris. I'm assuming what that does is it bounces light from... I don't know why. Not entirely sure exactly what the purpose of this all is, and maybe if I did, I'd be able to solve the puzzle. It exposes that to the world, right? So either something comes in or something goes out. And that will somehow help us. I'm assuming it might even just move this forwards through it. I don't know if it's got the mechanisms, the wire to do that. It'd have to go through. It does kind of have some things. Anyway, I can't do that because I can't affect this valve. It's stuck. So I'm trying to figure out how to move that valve. This does nothing. And this only does stuff. It does a thing and then it immediately undoes a thing. I have to turn one of those off. Need to do a thing. Well, whatever that is. So this gauge here, I cannot bring it to the red line. I have no... I can bring it... It doesn't seem to matter which ones I do. I could bring it to that position. I've not gone up and down because that doesn't seem to do anything. I can go to that position. Yeah, you see, that's the thing I haven't figured out. I can go to that position. And I can go to that position. Although, with that little hint, I'm assuming the thing I'm actually trying to now figure out is this. Now, this looks like a lift. And I'm assuming it goes up because there's a little, there's sides, you know? I'm gonna follow the wire, I guess. Which would be, I guess, this. Maybe that's why I can look down. Here. Can't quite see where that goes. So there's nothing coming up. Actually, yes. I've stopped talking. Just gonna double check there's no button or anything. Am I gonna kick myself? Yeah, because that... Oh no, it can only go... Hang on. Oh. Okay. That can't go up because that would block it? like it would clang against that. But let's say I was able to move this somehow, pull it up or something. Not sure how I would do that. Then I could approach from the other side because I've got a door open. Okay. Overthinking is what I do best. It's just because, like, the game has given me a circle, which implies there's a way to close a path off. I would have been very angry. Not very angry. I would have been very grumpy if the solution was just hold it down. No, it won't let me hold this down, will it? No, it specifically turns it. Getting flashbacks to the end of the dig, where you're like, I'm clicking it, it's not doing it. Oh, you have to hold the mouse button down. But it's kind of interesting that you can hold that just... Oh, for fuck's sake! Let's finish this game. Okay. Why is that the one lever you have to manually pull? Hang on. Alright, fine. One. Hang on. I'd probably have to be up, don't I? Now that I think about it. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm happy at this stage. I'm experimenting right now. Okay, I was wondering if you could send that up without me. Okay. I'll be right back. Won't be a second. Right, I have returned. Can I walk out while I'm up? I cannot. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me... Yes. Let me just do a thing. Does it save that position? Can I manipulate it by going up and down? Yeah. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. I'll try the other way around. Now I'm assuming I have to be in the yellow to go up. Yes, I shouldn't be eyeballing this. I should be making notes of the specific numbers. John, this doesn't look like you're paying attention to the specific numbers. No, it looks distinctly like I'm eyeballing it, doesn't it? That's not what I expected to end up. Okay, I'm going to write the numbers down now. It's 1, God. I went the wrong way. Or... Okay. I've got it. I've figured it out. Don't worry. We're gonna go to the middle and take one off. Or add one. Yeah, we're gonna go to the middle and add one. I think. We can't add one. That's not where I wanted to go. Oh, because you've got to turn the gas off. I'm going to have to write things down, aren't I? So, as I understand it, those are one each. But it might not be 1111. It might be like 1112. It doesn't matter the order, I don't think. No, it's 1111. So what I'm going to do is, just to give me a general ballpark, I'm going to put everything in the middle. Then we know we can move it. And we can do the same with this one. Because if it's 1111, if this might be 5555, they're all off, so that's, I'm assuming it's 5555, but we're going to turn them all on and find out. 4444 even. And it's about 10, 10, 10, 10. But we're going to turn two of them off. We're going to go back down to the bottom. One. Cool. We're one away. I feel like we've been one away for this entire time, but we want to move it clockwise one. So let's do that now. Can't skip this animation. There you go. I would have figured that out easier had I actually put effort into learning the pipes rather than trying to eyeball it. I always try and eyeball it. Oh, I've got to turn everything off. Yeah, of course. So we turn these off. Turn this one off. Right, we want to go clockwise. Back down. Let's see if this works. I think that's on the line, right? It's a bit weird that it's halfway. That's a good sign. Right, we've inflated the dirigible. It's got no iris to go through. Oh no, we better quickly open that iris up. Doesn't stay open for very long. Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Beautiful. Right. I think we have a book we need to be reading. It took the thing. Okay. This is Saavedro's book. Focus, Saavedro. You must not let the fog come and swallow you. There are long spells, I think, days, maybe months, at a time, when I can't remember what I've done. The fog rolls so thick around me, even if I hold my hand in front of my eyes, I can barely see it. I strain and strain and strain, but nothing sticks, I think. I think his sons came to visit us twice. Narayan. The first time, Atreus asked me to meet them. He told me they would come through the book. He says they will not understand how your words fit together, but they must use them to open the shield. Narayan, he says, is where the lessons come together. Narayan is the sum of what they must learn. I remember Tamara was carving a spirit mask into the tree the days before the boys arrived. She tugs at my sleeve to get the attention, points at a glide ship in the sky. I'm shocked at how young the boys appear. They look so much like their father, yet they are different somehow, too. They're more impatient, and they're angry not to be treated like men. I take them to our home. I tell them I will teach them how to care for it. I say together we will encourage the lattice tree to grow tall. They ask me why they have to work so hard. They tell me. No, Saavedro, that was later. That was after Atreus took them away. You know this because when you see them saying these things, they are older. Their faces have become angled and hard. They have grown up into men, and something dark is in their eyes. They tell you they've come back to fix Narayan. Cirrus and Ichnar. They're not the best actors in the world, Cirrus and Ichnar. The walls run red, with steam and strangling branches. I see their bloated faces laughing at everything. I remember how they lied. I remember what they did. They brought me here to die. I followed them. The lattice roots were black from too much overgrown puffer spores floated up in the hot steam and burst. Sorry, I said that. I missed the full stop. No one was there to guide the spores to the branches. No one was waiting to perform the ritual weaves. The fighting had torn my people apart. They didn't care. They didn't care. They wanted Narayan to die. I've done it. I've used his swirling linking book to follow him. I've touched my palm to the glowing panel and felt it tingle begin. There was a sudden sickening lurch inside my stomach. Then I fell into the page. This has happened before. I know it. It happened the first time I came to this place, when I followed his murdering sons from Narayan. It happened when I used his hidden books. It happened when I finally opened the machine, right before the fog ate my mind. The fog didn't find me this time. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. I just remembered. There's a Sorry, this is going to be completely off context. Today I watched a trailer for The Wheel of Time, which is a book series I never finished. I read about 4 books of that a decade ago, and I was trying to remember things I'd remembered from that game. And one of the things I forgot was, of course, there's like you can go into. This will be relevant. There'll be a reason why I'm bringing this up. There's like a world, right? But you can go into like a sub-world, and you travel that sub-world and come out, and you've travelled a much greater distance. And in that sub-world, there is a thing that is incredibly dangerous. I don't know the name of that thing. But what I do know is that there's another game called Realms of the Haunting that has that exact thing. There's a world called the Tower. You travel the Tower. You come out in different worlds. You have to travel. And there's a smoke monster in the Tower called the Ire that kills you. It sends you insane, in fact. And in the game, for some reason, it combines with the Dodger. And it's the final boss of the game. You fight the Dodger that's been combined with the Ire. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with any of this. It's just, I suddenly remembered that from the Wheel of Time. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. So I know bits of the Wheel of Time just because there are bits in Realms of the Haunting that are suspiciously similar to it. Like, it was inspired. Anyway, I was reminded because he kept mentioning the fog. Anyway, sorry, it's got nothing to do with anything. Let's continue reading. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. Standing in the home of my betrayers. I couldn't move. I was afraid. I thought they'd know that I had come and would be waiting for me, just like they'd waited inside the very tusk. I was afraid they would tie me up again. The poisoned snakes would strike. But the silence was unbroken. The whole house was still, and without really knowing what I did, I started to search every room, every floor, every cabinet. There might have been a button I'd missed, because I was standing at the wrong angle, and I walked through too quickly. I found his journals, Atris' never-ending journals. I found the book that brought me back to this world, the lesson world he calls Jnanin. Oh, Tamara, my love, I have... Dilation is the word I'm thinking of. Between the different layers of the I don't know what they're called in the Wheel of Time, the actual world and the sub-world, space is dilated. And I'm assuming the implication is time is dilated between the different books, inner and outer books. I don't know if that's true, but it might very well could be. Oh, tomorrow. It's just interesting to see same concepts crop up in different places. Tamara, my love, how long have I been trapped here? How much of my life has been eaten by the fog? The face I see in the lagoon isn't the one I remember ever wearing. It's so much older, so much more savage. But it is me. It is Saavedro. I've not been pronouncing the D. Saavedro. I remember what they did, how they led my people to death. The memories flood over me too fast. Okay, it seems we've got the entire book, so this is a good time to read it all. They race around inside my head, filling my soul with despair. And the more I think about how nothing can be done, how no one can be alive outside his shield, the faster the fog rushes in. I can't lose myself in the fog. When it's thick enough... Hello, Ooh, thank you for the resub. I need to replace that snail with something more impressive, because it's the follow snails and the subscription snails are the same snails, and I might replace them with crabs. I just haven't drawn the other crabs yet. Anyway, thank you very much. Yes. Hello, the game designer from Jupiter. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but greetings from the States nonetheless. I'm going to continue reading. Oh, I see. I was going to check in on Brother, but it seems his stream ended. There's other people here, so I'm going to continue reading this. The memories flood. We're near the end. The memories flood over me too fast. They race around inside my head, filling my soul with despair and nothing. And the more I think about how nothing can be done, how no one can be alive outside his shield, the faster the fog rushes in. Is it a metaphorical fog or a literal fog? I think it's a literal fog. I can lose myself in the fog. I'm not sure, I'm 100% sure. When it's thick enough, I can let go and be safe. I can start to forget. But I must not forget. I must remember every lie they told my people. And I'm going to take this out on a random stranger. Well, I mean, he doesn't know, because he's gone, ha-ha, I've left a trap. Just kind of not assumed Atreus is going to fall for the trap, even though Atreus doesn't go places. He just sends other people. How they manipulated us. That's kind of a family trait, to be honest. To get what they wanted. They told me they'd come to fix my world. They asked me to arrange the meeting with the elders. The books they carried in with them showed other worlds. Beautiful places where people didn't have to work so hard to survive. They told my people that Atreus had written these books, that he'd written Narayan, but that he'd made our world unstable. They said he wanted us to make us slaves to the tree. They asked me, don't you remember, Saavedro? Our father wrote this world to teach us, to show his sons what an age shouldn't be. I don't know what to say. I don't know how it could be true, but why would they lie? Why would Atreus have lied? The worlds they showed us in these books, the elders refused to believe them. They say we cannot abandon the tree. For thousands of years we have tended the lattice roots. Without our traditions, we will die. I don't want us to die. I don't. But Sirius and Achenar said they said they would come back, Saavedro, just like Atreus once said to you as well. He said he would come back, but then he didn't. He didn't. And for that, you'll have to make him pay. I've returned several times to Tomaha? I can't see what that... Yeah, Tomama. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. I'm searching for the signs of his sons. I was certain they would run back to their father. But so much time has passed, so many years in which to forget about my people. Is that what happened, Atreus? Safe in your beautiful new home, enjoying the life of your dear wife and family? Did you become so busy envisioning new worlds that you forgot the ones you already created? I must be very careful. I must not let them know that I am free. I will read what journals I can find to figure out where his two sons are hiding. And when I've found the sons again, when I've got the whole family back together, I'll bring them down. Atreus and his family will suffer, the way I have suffered for years. Sirius and Achenar are not in Tomaha. I'm just going to call it Tomaha. Every day I become more and more convinced Atreus' sons are not there. What happened, Atreus? Did you grow tired of them the way you tired of Narayan? Did you abandon them the way you abandoned my people behind your shield? It does not matter. I can still take revenge against the father, now that I'm no longer stuck in Junanin. I can avenge all the dead in my world. I've already reopened his other books. I've begun making changes in those worlds, using his own lessons against him. There is much more work to be done, but eventually I will lure him into this tusk. I'll find some way to make him follow me here from Tomaha. For now, I will concentrate on the orbiter. It is not a natural part of its world. The material that creates it is like nothing I've seen. It reminds me just a little of the shield. And if it is the same material, it can be damaged. Perhaps I can damage the other devices. Alright, I'm going to stop reading there for the time being. I'm going to save. We've read quite a lot. The Power of 4. We're going to get on this boat. Ah, fair enough. Sorry, I didn't read your comment, Heisen, for ages. Did you? Yeah, you've reached what I believe to be the end of Myst 3 Exile. This is pretty cool. It's not... It isn't as cool as the end of the pinball world. But it is nice seeing the entire place recontextualized. And now I find out what the tower's for. It's a landing pad. So I can open the door. There we go. The electricity, the voltage, is now connected to the building. And now I understand why it's got that symbol. Cool. Let's get back on the... Oh, no, it's doing the spiral thing. Cool. Yeah. I'm enjoying the tangible rewards for me doing stuff. Let's proceed. Yeah, let's proceed. Let's take a look at the view, of course. Ah, I've broken it. Cool. Open her up. Oh, it's the symbol, of course. I'm glad the stranger has a good attention to detail, because I would have drawn that completely wrong. There we go. How much of Saavedro's book do we have left? So we're on the spring page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're small pages though, 7. Okay, we can read the rest. They're all small pages. Although, have I definitely got all the pages? Okay, I think... These are ones I'm more likely to have read at first because I was trying to use them to figure out puzzles at the start of the game. Okay, so it won't take us too long. I have desecrated the poem he placed in the columns. I could no longer stand to see Narayan's artistry in his worlds. I think I can do something with sap to cover the second one, but I'm not sure what to do about the island. I don't know how to alter the current. That's the island I'm on right now. Perhaps if I bring in some of the unusual floating stone from the Amateria. Something about the molecular composition of the rock that the age causes it to attract and repel the other stone quite forcefully. Maybe if I introduce some of the soil into the island, it will interfere just enough to damage the last poem. I'm assuming these are the poems. I will have to conduct some experiments. My attempts to produce the carnivorous hybrid have had limited success. Okay, I'm wondering if I'm missing a page there. I thought I was making greater progress, but the life that grows in the forest isn't like the plants on Narayan. It's much more tenacious, less susceptible to grafts. Perhaps if I try mixing species from the swamp. No, it cannot be true. Surely his journals deceive me. He says he's brought them back. He says he's given his Denis brethren to life. Okay, I was wondering about this. Is he talking about the people from Riven? Because that's the tree. And he is. That's cool. That's nice. I like... I don't 100% understand the plot of the first two games. I won't lie, because there's a lot of writing, and I might have read the... You know, oh, fair enough. He's talking about his own people. Thank you very much. Yeah. I was going to, at some point, just track down a YouTube video of somebody that explains the plot, just in case I've missed little things like that. Okay. He says he's brought them back. He says he's given his Denis brethren new life. But how? How can one man have so much power? How can one man's writings reawaken a dead world? I do not know what this means. By all means... But all that is sacred, Tamra. What can it mean? It doesn't change a thing. I can still continue as I've planned. I can still seek revenge for my people. I will make my enemies suffer. By weaving Tamra, this changes everything. By the weaving. The cavern wall is almost ready. For weeks I have been polishing it, rubbing away at the cracks to obtain a smooth surface. I haven't been able to sleep much these last weeks. I was afraid I might never wake up. But if I can make him see all that happened, if I can show him the pain his family caused, it will be worth it. Tomorrow I'll begin mixing all the paints. So I know this is how I solved an earlier problem. I found a way to pre-program his scanning device. Require scavenging parts from another mechanism in the tusk, but I think the gears I leave can still be operated by hand. The final painting is almost done. It's been hard work in heat, but he must see everything that happened. As he follows the instructions, if he follows the instructions I've left him, he'll feel the pain I've suffered. If he doesn't, perhaps both of us will die. It is finished. All is ready for Atreus' arrival. Tonight, I'll sleep among the ghosts. Then tomorrow I will link to Tomina. When I link out, I'll be carrying his book. May the spirits of my people serve to guide me in this. There we go. I think that was the entire book. Okay, I won't lie, I have no idea what to do now. I'm assuming it has something to do with Precious Egg. Because we've fulfilled 3 things. It's been a while since I took a month off. Because I got distracted by other games. But we can access this room from... Well, we can go down the left, can't we? But yes, I may have forgotten the mechanism for the entire rest of the game. But I'm hoping they've been clever and sort of made this reasonably obvious. Hang on. No matter, we can get that from the side. Let's rush there. It's just a little tusk. Sorry, I don't sing, John. Tone. We don't want to go into the tusk, we want to go into the center tusk. Do we get down there? You go down, John. You've passed it, haven't you? Possibly. No, it's down there. It's this way. How do I get over there? Do I just walk? No. There we go. Sometimes I wish this game has like a, just go to this location I've been, please. Or, I don't know, like a map. I've done it again, haven't I? What am I not seeing? Fine, I'll go around the other way. I think I did this before and I couldn't figure out how to get over there. It won't take me too long to get to the other side. Think of it as a tour of the island before we leave. Here we go. Hello, Whistling Rock. You're my favourite. Right, this is the central task. I actually don't know what we're doing. There's a garden, actually, isn't there? I don't think the garden served any purpose. I've got 3 pieces of paper. I've got to put the 3 pieces of paper somewhere. I love it. It's like I've finished a race. I've jumped all over the hurdles. And I've just sort of tripped up before the finishing line. Okay. I wish I saved my game as well. What we've done is we were just here to say hello to this little creature before we left the game. That's the only reason we came here. Yeah, it hadn't occurred to me that I would do something with these pieces of paper. So I'm guessing that's what we're doing right now. Cool, if I finally found the other way around. Ah, it's between. Okay, that's kind of subtle. Well, let's go back to where we came from. Back to the room, see if there's like a panel or something we can... Oh, what? Oh. Gotta close the door behind you. You born in a barn? Right.
sons. I promise to teach you the secrets of my ages. This world is the first step on your journey.
Okay.
Not so easy, is it, Atris? Running like a rat through a maze, looking for some sign that'll help you save your world. Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it someplace I can't find? Sirius and Akinar didn't care about saving Narayan. All that talk about fixing instabilities, rewriting the age so that we would be free to live our lives, that was just talk to hide the truth of why they had come. But we believed their lies, Atris. So we abandoned our traditions, forgetting that those traditions were keeping Narayan alive. And when the lattice trees started to die, I followed them here to tell them what they had done. And they laughed. They said they would never fix Narayan. They said that they had already taken everything it had worth saving. So, my dear old friend, Atris, I brought you to this place where your education begins. Find the remaining two symbols, and then come see what your boys did to Narayan.
Cool. I have no idea which one I dragged, so I'm going to try that one. I'm going to do them left or right. I don't know why I dragged a random one. This is the race car.
This what you expected, Atris? When you followed me here, hoping to reclaim Relation? Is classroom what you expected to find? I read your journal, you know. In Tamana, after I found your linking book abandoned outside this observatory, I read all about the Dunning. How you started their world again. Can you really do that, Atris? After everything that's happened to Narayan, could you start their world over again? I don't think so. I think there's too much blood on our hands, too many ghosts. Surely you can't change that with a pen stroke. One more symbol, Atris. Narayan is waiting.
There we go, the Narayan book. Oh no, it's a bridge.
You've done well, my sons, but there's still one task ahead of you. The linking book you see here connects to an age called Narayan. It's a very delicate age, where civilization has emerged in response to the world's imbalances. It's also the first inhabited age I'm sending you to alone. But don't be afraid. The knowledge you've acquired here will show you the way in. Use it and see all that Narayan has to offer.
Cool. I don't know how much time. It's like 2 AM here, so I don't know how much longer. Let's go to Narayan, shall we? Should have saved my game. Let's continue though. Actually, I'll be right back. I'll go for an hour or so. Not too long.